And how do you say Gomphrena?
That's right.
Gomphrena. Well,
Yeah.
these are like little tiny gum balls or ping pong balls. They're so beautiful. And we're going to give you a set of 3. You can choose the pink or you can choose the purple. Or if you want to get a set of each, you could do that, because one set of 3 is $21.67, or the 3 monthly payments of $7.21. So one of the things you were saying to me was that this has constant color, summer to fall. So you're just going to have lots of color, which who doesn't love the color, right?
Oh, I love these plants. Like you said, I mean, lots of people have never seen these. So if you feel like you have all the flowers in your garden that you want, this is something that you're looking at thinking, oh my gosh, do I need another plant? Yes, I do.
Yes,
I've never seen Gomphrena. They're so
wow.
much fun. They
Yeah.
add that whimsy to your garden. They add
Yeah.
that texture. They add that question, that personality to your garden that so
Yeah.
many of us are looking for.
It almost reminds me of bubbles, and bubbles are celebrating, you know? This is Find Your Happy right here in the ping pong plant. Okay, so these 3 right here are the pinks, and it's really like a pinky purple, all right? So just know this color right here that we're gonna show you, it's kind of like a fuchsia in many ways, or a magenta. That's the pink one if you want that. Now, when I come over here, now you're going to see the difference in the purple, because this is more of a royal purple. And you can see, I'll put my hand in there, you can see the colors right there. So that's the purple. You'll get 3 in the purple for $21.64, or 3 in the pink for $21.64. And okay, so let's talk about how easy it is to grow the ping pong plant.
So, Mary Beth, when we were talking about just adding whimsy to your garden, that's the thing, is that sometimes whimsical plants can be really hard to grow. So they might take someone who's a professional gardener, but these are really easy. They're water wise, they're drought tolerant.
Mm.
So what I love to do with plants like these that have so much texture and so much movement is I think about where I have just a hole in my garden. So I know that sometimes I'll pop an annual in there, or I know that I have to weed that area constantly. So
Hmm.
instead of spending all summer weeding, think about the places where you have those holes, because
Yeah,
these will grow all of that dense, the leaves, the foliage, and
right.
then the little ping pong flowers were
Uh-huh.
popping out on top. And so they really are a problem solver for your garden, filling in those spots. They also work great in containers, as you can see them here, planted up with a few annuals and petunias. And I mean, they
Right.
absolutely would work in so many places in your garden.
And now these are annuals, correct?
Yes, they are.
Okay, so these are annuals. They're not winter hardy, but they will attract the bees and the hummingbirds and the butterflies, and they resist the deer and the rabbits. So, and you were saying too, even these can take high winds. So, you know, and I bet they look adorable when they're actually blowing in the wind.
Absolutely, they do. They have sturdy, sturdy stems, which also make them really fun if you're a crafter or a DIYer, or even if you
Oh,
just love to have arrangements in your house. But these
yeah.
are really fun dried flowers. So what I
Mm,
love to do with these is cut a bunch of them, because look at them. I mean, there's so many of them. You'll never
right.
miss them. Cut a bunch, hang them upside down in my house, and they'll last you for a year. Their color will fade a little bit, but they
Yeah.
make great flowers for crafts.
Interesting. And also, like you said, great in vases to bring them in. So here's what I want to remind you. I'm going to show you 2 colors, both colors you can choose. You can get 3 in what we call the pink, and that's this one going that direction. So these are what we consider the pinks right here. Then you can also choose the purple, but it's $21.64 for the pink for 3 of those plants, or $21.64 for 3 of the purple plants, and these are the purples. So right here you can see them side by side in case you're trying to decide. You may want to just get both sets, you know, spend $42, $43 and get both sets and intermingle them. I would love to see the pink in, you know, in between the purple. It would just be so pretty because they work perfectly together. Now, here is the growing guide right here. And so it's going to tell you exactly what you need. Now, do these like sun?
They do like sun. So they're not a full sun plant. So a place that gets at
Okay.
least 4 hours of sun a day would be
Okay.
perfect for them.
So if you've got an area where the sun comes through just in the morning or just in the late afternoon, these would work, you know?
Yes,
So,
absolutely. And you know, they
okay.
really are. When we talk about containers, Mary Beth, you may have heard us talk about the thriller, filler, and spiller
Oh,
concepts.
yes, exactly.
Yes, and
Explain that.
yes, so when we're talking about containers, you want a thriller, so a plant that pops up in the middle that is that wow factor. And you want a filler, something that fills in and something that spills over the edges. These make those great thrillers in our containers.
I love that idea. That is so good. Okay, so 3 in pink or 3 in purple. The price is the same no matter which one you go for. And you got constant colors, summer to fall, but those are annuals. Don't forget. Okay, now also, you can shop with confidence because Katie's going to tell us about the Cottage Farms warranty.
Absolutely. We want